This is OnyxRose, as you see up in the corner. OnyxRose, Osun Kimi, Oyawunmi. Those are three of my names. I also have other names. But I'm here tonight just to kind of tell you what's going on in the next couple of weeks, well, not a couple of weeks, couple of days. So Saturday coming up. Today is what, Tuesday? So Saturday, in a couple of days, 3 days, 4 days, me and Eggy Salad will be going live at 4:20. Our usual time. Got to get a little smoke in. If you want some drinks, bring some drinks. I myself don't drink, so I will be having maybe a Dr. Pepper or some water. Um, but the topic of discussion will be interracial dating, marriages, and race relations in terms of our experiences, not the world at large. We don't have that kind of data. We are not those kind of people who have studied things like that. So, um, that's what's coming up on Saturday. It'll be at 4:20 in the 4:20 in the afternoon. Um, After that, Wednesday. So Wednesday at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern, I am going to have the pleasure of speaking to the poet Miranda, and that's going to be exciting. Um, I love her poetry. I love her prose. I love all of her writing. She is a genuinely nice woman. Um, and I am ready to get the talk on. Um, Now that's next Wednesday. Of course, Monday, I believe we will be having Trauma Talk that Wendy the Druid hosts. So let's look forward to that. Um, that's Monday. Then Wednesday, and then Friday, I believe we have Wendy the Druid's Trauma Talk again. Um, and then the Monday following is when Brandon Elrich is so gay. Sturge writes it down, and myself, Onyx Rose, will be getting together for another marathon session. It seems our sessions are lasting 2 hours, and it's a lot of fun. So I wish more of you would actually come to join it. We do a lot of fuck, marry, swipe lefts. It is a very gay show because there are two gay men and one pansexual person. Uh-oh, I seem to have frozen. Shit. Okay, there we go. I'm back. I'm sorry, I froze for a minute. But it is a very gay show because there are two gay men and one pansexual person. I'm non-binary, by the way. I do dress femme. I consider myself femme. My voice is my voice. So sometimes it's like this, and sometimes it's like this. But yeah, non-binary femme person. So I do like when I came out as a binary trans woman, and that's how I identified. When I came out, I was like, how come I am in this male body, but how do I feel and believe 100% that I'm a woman that's supposed to love women? And that is how I came out. Well, that's not how I came out. I came out because I was outed, but and sticking with what I had believed for the longest time, that's how it worked. And so, Egg had a problem um, for several years, and even a little bit afterwards, of being seen as a woman dating another woman. Um, so she had to go through a little transition herself, and that made her, um, question her queerness and her sexuality. And so that's the story for her. But in terms of me, I came out as a binary trans woman, um, popped back into the non-binary field, and then popped back into the binary trans woman. So I guess what you would say, in effect, is I'm some kind of gender fluid, but I really don't think so. I think what's going to end up happening is I'm just going to, well, gender is a spectrum. So, while there are binary people, um, binary men, binary women. Um, there are also non-binary people, and they exist, and we exist on a spectrum. So I can be non-binary but very femme. There are non-binary butch people. There are non-binary masked people. There are non-binary studs. They're just non-binary people, and they can express, and we can express ourselves in any way, shape, or form. Um, you just have to understand that when someone says they're non-binary, they're non-binary, and you can't be like, well, you look like a guy. That that invalidates our personhood. So don't do that. Don't be that asshole. But yeah, so that's what's coming up in the works. The interracial topic should be kind of fun. Um, with the poet Miranda, she is going to read one of her poems, maybe two. I may, I may try and read one of mine, but I don't know. Um, I may try and write a new one. The one that I want to read might be kind of hard to get through, so I'm not going to read that one. I don't think it's brand new and fresh. And by the way, if you want to see any of my content, because I only used, excuse me, I only used the notes section uh, on Substack, and of course the live session. So all my writing, however, is on OnyxRose.net. So head on over there, subscribe, give me a like, leave a comment, read some of my shit, see if you like it or not. I'd welcome any constructive criticism, not any kind of like you're writing a shit. Don't say that. If you think my writing is shit, tell me why you think so and make it constructive and give me some pointers so I may be a better writer. You know, no writer wants to be told that they're just shit and that's it. So make it constructive. Um, Other than that, that's all I got for y'all, Fully Wangs. I appreciate it. Have a good day. What do we say? No trash, no transphobia, no racism, no ableism, no sexism, no homophobia. Fuck Trump. Fuck ICE.